All right, so now we're recording. So anybody that wasn't able to watch this in person with us can be able to watch. So welcome to your March challenge. And we had some of the challengers share their wins. Super powerful. Thank you so much. All right, so my name is Latoya. I am your coach. And we also have Coach Alba. We also have another coach online right now, Coach Liz. So we like to go on this journey with you. We like to go on the challenge with you. So every single time there's a challenge, we play full out in the challenge as well to get results because we want to be able to be that example for you, not just talking about it, but actually doing it. Alba was able to lose 40 pounds. I was able to lose 10, and this is Coach Liz right here. Coach Liz is on right now. Super proud. Actually, the one on the right is she's actually her results are even better than this one, but I'll show you her next before and after this. But I was able to lose 10 pounds and help my digestive system and reduce headaches and things like that. So I'm super happy that I'm continuing to go on this journey because I'm just feeling more comfortable in my skin. So this is so we all get to the opportunity to or the chance, right, to win $1,000. So every month there's that, like we like to have that carrot, right? Something just a little like money doesn't motivate everybody, but it can, right? It can be a motivation. You don't have to take your photos, but I do recommend you do take your photos at least for yourself. Okay. Because that's one way we're going to be able to see your results. So I'm gonna make sure I'm clear on this. So it's because some of you guys are new. Maybe if next month you're like, I don't want to share my photos. You can still join the next challenge. You could still continue to get our coaching. And you can just help us know what kind of guidance you want. Okay. And but when you do take your photos and you do upload them in the WeDoTransformation, you get a chance to win money. Like I've seen some photos where I'm like, dang, like if so and so would have just uploaded them, she would have had a better chance of winning. So you just never know. Okay? You just never know what's possible by uploading your photos. Okay? So now we have a quiz. What Let's see, you can put it in the chat first. What's the code word for your photos? For some reason I can't see the chat word. There it is. And I'm happy some of you guys went in um and clicked on the link, right? You guys clicked on the link and then it showed all the information and then it showed the code word because I think I told a couple of you guys grit. I was like, oh my God, like, and then I looked at your photos and you put gritty and I was like, yes, let's see. Yeah, or like, wait a minute, what is it? Boom, it's gritty. Good job. So put a one in the chat if you already took your photos. Put a one in the chat if you already took your photos. Put a two in the chat if you're going to take your photos, because today's the last day. And put a three in the chat if you're going to take your photos, but you're gonna take them for yourself. Either way is fine, okay? Either way is fine, but taking your photo is super important. Alrighty. Okay. So if you haven't already, and many of you guys, we went through this back and forth with taking the pictures correctly, but it's super important that we get to see your face, the top of your head and the bottom of your feet, and then we could see the code word. Okay. And it's the same size. So when you upload it, you know how you can make it bigger or smaller. Um, Jalea just practiced doing that today, right? It has to be the same size. So just like this. So it's the same size in each photo. There's not like you don't look bigger in one photo than you do the other one. Does that make sense? Thumbs up? Yeah. Okay. All right. And then I do believe most of you guys have taken your photo, but if you haven't, today is the last day and it's on Eastern Standard Time. So I would highly recommend you do it right after this. And you go into your WeDoTransformation app, you click on My Photos, and you upload them. Make sure that it says approved, okay? Because sometimes I think that I go in there and I approve it and I didn't. So you can double check and just be like, hey, coach, can you please approve my photos? Okay. To make sure on both sides that we're staying on task with everything. And before I move forward, so taking your photos, it's pretty hard, right? Isn't it? Okay, mentally. Like it's like an easy task, but mentally you're like, oh, I gotta put on these clothes and I gotta make sure I find the right clothes and I have to take the picture right. It's a little hassle, but I'm telling you, it's a very important part. You just did all that work, right? To take your before photo. Make it worth it. Make it worth it and take your after photo. Like no matter what, 21 days from now, no matter what, take your after photo. I'm telling you, because sometimes I beg. Anybody on here that I begged? I know I begged Liz many times. Please, please send me your before, your after photos. I can tell you got results. Please, like you got to do it. So I'm just letting you know now. When the code word comes out for the after photo, just make a decision right now. You're going to take your after photo. Okay. And then get that done. So put a 1 in the chat if you're committed to completing this challenge, the completion. Okay. Starting it is great. Starting it's the first step. But put a 1 in the chat if you're committed to completing it, right? Completing it, doing the best that you can. And your best is different every day, okay? Even for us ladies, we're all ladies here, right? There's gonna a week before our period, on our period, and if you don't have your period, you still have the mood swings, you still have the hot flashes, you still have the hormones. We have hormones and we still going strong. Happy Women's International Day. Okay. We are powerful beyond measure. Okay. We create life. But it takes a lot for us. And so we need to understand those days will come and we need to be prepared. Prepare yourself and be kind and be gracious. And so one of the ways that you can prepare yourself is have support. We have the group chats. Make sure you get into the WeDoTransformation app and click on the group chat so you can get in that one and stay accountable in the one that we have with the March accountability chat by posting either your workout, your meal, or just like your shakes, anything when it comes to like, oh, I'm so proud that I'm doing this. Take a picture of it to keep yourself accountable. Okay. Is everybody in both the accountability chats? Yeah. Okay. If you're not, who are you? Is everybody put a 1 in the chat if you're in the March accountability chat? I think all of you guys are. Sure. Okay. The only one that you wouldn't be in is the one that's in the WeDoTransformation app. So make sure you click on that one, okay, if you're not. So you can screenshot this. This is just some ideas on what to post, okay? So some ideas like posting your shakes, posting your wins, motivating each other, um, posting your workout, shout out to someone that inspires you, just the meal preps. I know Jalea is gonna use the vegan meal preps. You could take a picture of that and send it to us. It's super motivating. And then okay, these right here, thank you, Jesus, for these, okay? Because I love these workouts. Like honestly, I can't even believe the way my body looks. Like I cannot believe I only work out 20 minutes a day and my body looks the way that it does. So it really works. Like, you do your recovery drink, you do your meal replacements consistently twice a day. and you have a good your shakes and everything like that and your meals, your body's going to change. So those are the recipes also on the We Do Transformation app that I do highly recommend that you just take a look at just to learn something new. It's all about learning new things. And there's also has anybody tried the booty workout? It's pretty intense. It's really, really intense, especially if you have weights. So you can really utilize those ones. Liz, I don't know if you know we had those, but yeah, we have bigger booty workouts in there now. So this is your guys' homework if you haven't already. And if you have already, refresh your memory on it. Just read through it, okay? The Simple Guide to Healthy Eating. Okay, because we're all learning new things. And in there, it just really keeps it simple on what to eat and how much to eat of it. And that's the simple guide right there. And then all the different meal plans ideas that you can pick through right here on the right. Another thing is when you're working out, you can get your body more defined by these products. Anybody could take it. Like the Rebuild Strength, my grandma can take it. If my grandma goes for a walk right now, she's gonna get sore. Okay. My grandma don't be moving around too much. So she could take the Rebuild because it helps with the muscle. And as we age, our muscle decreases. Okay. So it's super important. And our CR7 is from Cristiano Ronaldo. It has electrolytes and potassium. The pre-workout incredible. You don't feel no pain when you're working out. The BCAA, branched chain amino acids, and creatine. Those you could take at any time of the like, preferably in the morning. But you don't have to be working out to take these ones. But those are also in the Rebuild Strength, and that's what makes the Rebuild Strength so amazing because it's all in one. And then if you do go to the gym, there's also options for you to have a workout plan for the gym. So this right here is super important. Screenshot it if you like, but it just really helps you understand like when you're looking at your plate, because we're not taught all the time. Like, how do enchiladas, rice and beans, you know, like that is not like that doesn't work here. That doesn't like how do you work that out, right? That's all carbs. That is all carbs. But you can make it work, right? As long as you have your enchiladas as big as your 1/4 of your plate. Okay. And if you're wanting rice and beans, it has to be a little bit of rice and beans because that's already all your carbs. You need more chicken in your enchiladas. You need a bigger salad, not just a little sprinkle of lettuce and tomatoes. Okay. And I'm just laughing because it was so confusing for me to get a meal plan together when that's just all I knew. And you guys understand when you have a certain way of eating, you're just like, how is this even going to work? But it's going to take time. And even like, who has like a different type of, like if you're Jamaican, you eat Jamaican food, or if you're, let's see, like if you're Hawaiian, you eat Hawaiian. What kind of foods do you guys eat? Do you guys eat any other types of foods that you make? Anybody? No, because okay, or you just go eat fast food, or fast food here. What do you guys eat? What are you guys eating? You guys are nervous.
Liz said Puerto Rican.
Okay, Puerto Rican. Okay, and then Tina, what were you gonna say?
We do a lot of chicken and turkey in our household, but like right now, I'm having a serious craving for like some catfish and collard greens, some sweet potatoes. I want some food like that right now.
And
And
okay,
that's
thank you so much for saying that because you can. Because you can. Catfish is what? What part of this right here?
I'm talking about some fried catfish though.
Okay, even if it's fried. Even if it's fried, what category is it in?
The protein,
In the protein, okay? And then what category is the sweet potatoes in?
I would take healthy carbs.
Carbs, right? And then the greens is in what category?
The veggies.
Yeah, you could still eat that, Tina. I'm not saying to eat that every day,
Oh, definitely not.
but you can still eat it because we're working on getting those categories. Does that make sense? Thank you so much for mentioning it because I don't want you to feel like, oh, I can't eat those foods that my mama used to make me. Yes, you can, but you gotta like portion size. Okay. And then I know like Liz, there's these I'm not very familiar with Puerto Rican food, but there's these I don't know, like these fried, to me it's like a fried bread. Empanadas, there you go. Okay, so empanadas, right? So there's meat inside the empanada, right? There's some type of meat inside of the empanada. The empanada is meat, it's carb. It's a whole carb, right? So one of those would be official, okay? One of those would be official. Two, like you're done. Okay, but okay, so say you'd eat two, okay? I prefer one, like, because you put that and then add more chicken on the side or more whatever ground turkey on the side. Add more of that on the side and then half of your plate a salad. Does that make sense? So the reason why I'm telling you this is because I don't want you to think that you just cannot eat the foods that you normally eat. You just need to have it portion sized. Is this good? I don't
Yeah,
usually.
I make my enchiladas with cauliflower instead of tortillas.
Well, does it taste good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get the chili sauce hot enough, but
You
yeah.
gotta put all the chili sauce on there. Like, yeah, well, see, that's still, see, there you go. Like in my head, I'm like, does that even taste good? Like, well, we're gonna find out, right? We don't know until we find out, until we try. Okay, I don't usually take too much time on this part, but I feel like right now it's super important that I do because I don't want you guys to feel deprived, but I do want to let you know, like if you have a wedding to go to in a month, if you are like, I need to lose 10 pounds right now because XYZ, you need to be more careful about what you're going to decide to eat, okay? You're going to be a little bit more strict, okay? If you're in a timeline. But right now, what I'm teaching you is something that you could live like a healthy, active lifestyle. Okay, while you're losing weight and you're feeling good, you're not feeling deprived. Because if you deprive yourself so much, you're gonna run straight to it and you're gonna go crazy with the Oreos, and we cannot do that. Okay, don't go crazy. Text me, Latoya. The Oreos are in the kitchen. Help me. Okay. All right. Was that helpful? Okay. Just so you won't be all stressed out. Like I can't eat nothing ever. No, yes you can. Okay. um this portion size. So this is what's all in the simple guide to healthy eating. This is something that I was mentioning to learn about how much to eat. Okay, please look this over in the simple guide to healthy eating so you can figure out on your plate on how much food you need to be eating. Okay, this is a medium sized plate, not like a large plate, medium sized plate. And then hydration. I'm telling you, this your skin, the way your skin looks, the way that you feel, your digestive system, the way that your body reduces fat. It really is about how much hydration you have. Okay. So the goal is a gallon, but who knows how to determine how much water your body needs?
I've always heard it was like half of your body weight in ounces.
Exactly. Okay. Half of your body weight in ounces. That's how much water your body needs to survive, like to thrive. Okay. And then another quiz. How many shakes a day are I can't see the screen right now. Guaranteed. How many shakes do you have a day to have guaranteed results? Two.
Yeah.
Two, okay? Who's ever just had one shake a day for a long period of time? Put one in the chat. If you've ever had one shake a day in a long period of time, you know what happens? You maintain it, right, Liz? You maintain it. Liz experimented with all the program. And she's like, okay, I got it. I figured it out. 2 shakes a day. I get results. Okay, every single time, right, Liz? Every single time when you have 2 shakes a day, you have your 2 snacks, 1 meal, guaranteed results. All right. So this is what you guys get whenever you join the challenge. You get a shake, protein, and a cup. So one thing that I want you guys to understand is the importance of what you're drinking. Okay, it's not just any protein. It's not a protein like you could get at Walmart or GNC. No, it is literally, if you look it up, if you Google it, it is a #1 shake in the world. Okay, it is the best tasting flavor. I can't believe every time I'm drinking it, I'm like, I can't believe this is like I could do this twice a day, like, and lose weight. I'm like and I've been doing this for 16 years, and I'm still like, babe, this is crazy. It is so delicious. Pumpkin spice right now, still, it always has my heart. But, um, so you know that what you're having right there is a complete meal. Okay, it's a complete meal because sometimes you guys be eating food with your shake. That's not the plan. Okay, you gotta eat every 2 to 3 hours. Okay, and I think this is gonna come up here in a second. But so right here, right, your shake 2 to 3 hours later, your snack 2 to 3 hours later, your shake 2 to 3 hours later, your snack 2 to 3 hours later, your shake. And I'm so proud of you guys because I know many of you guys have heard this 20 times or more. Okay, you've seen this any time. Can you imagine me? 15 years. I've seen this over and over and over. Okay, because it gets results and helps others get results. Okay. And I want to share with you guys because we do have more products that help get faster results. So the tea helps you burn 90 calories and boost your metabolism. The aloe helps your digestive systems and soothes your stomach. So you could be able to have, because we could hold up to 10 pounds of you know what inside our intestines. So those aloe and tea, and then the lift off, that's all what's in the mega tea. Okay, all of that, the aloe, the tea, the lift off, and then we also have an enhancer flavor. Those are what's in the mega tea. The lift off helps out with 6 hours of energy, mental clarity, short-term memory loss, mental fatigue. Okay, that's what the lift offs do for you. Okay, and then we also have another Prolessa. Oh my gosh. Okay, so some of you guys have taken it already, but Prolessa, it's a game changer. Okay, Prolessa helps with losing fat faster. Okay, it's one of our best products that we have. And our newest one is the multi-burn. Okay, there's only like 4 ingredients in the multi-burn, but what the multi-burn does is it goes directly towards the gut. The gut, it dissolves the fat. Like Alba, like she was sharing with me, like, oh, I can't get rid of this like stubborn fat, like right in the belly area, no matter what was she doing. But when she took the multi-burn, because this is our newest product, boom, she was able to lower that lower body fat underneath the belly. Okay, so that's the multi-burn. And okay, so what can you expect from us? Okay, expect from the challenge. New habit, new routine. You're gonna notice some results, some strength, some, you're less bloating, and you're gonna feel supported. Okay, you're gonna feel support, and you're gonna feel stronger. So here are a couple of the results. Remember, I was sharing with you, Coach Liz. Look at Coach Liz. Let's go back. Coach Liz, share with us. How did you do this? How did you get these results, Coach Liz?
Okay, I'll try to be somewhat quiet and fast since I'm at a family's house. But so it boiled down to consistency. And And it's not consistency where you're running every day and you're doing high intensity workouts and you're eating super perfect. But I was trying out all the different products. I started, um, I guess, living up to my abilities. So I was like, okay, I'm gaining muscle, but I don't see much definition. Let me try the creatine. Okay, like, um, when my digestive system was like still not great, you should be going at least twice a day, right? 2 or 3 times a week is not healthy. I was doing probiotics, I was doing cellulose. And so once I started targeting those those areas that needed improvement and I was staying consistent in those areas, boom, like it changed the game for me. Um, the shakes, a lot more protein. For a long time, I actually cut out rice. So, like when she was asking, "Hey, what kind of foods do you guys eat?" Puerto Rican food, it's like half our plate is rice. And coming home is always hard for me because it's back to those giant like rice portions, and I'm like, no, like I can't have all that. You can still have it, but know what's good for you. Know what your body needs. And eventually you'll start to train your mind and you'll start to train your body, and those won't even become hard to avoid. It just becomes your lifestyle. So once this becomes your lifestyle, it doesn't feel like a chore. You're gonna see the results. You just have to be patient.
Oh, that was fire. Guys, put some fire in the chat. Perfect, right? You could see she's not even flexing right there. And you can see her arm muscles. So that's using the creatine, and she was having the rebuild strength after her workouts, and then the aloe for her digestive system. So the products that we have will help to increase your results. So here we also have Jen. Jen is on her 11th month of the challenge. Super proud of her right now. Keep her in your prayers. She has an injury in her knee, and they can't figure it out. So it's just very hard, because she loves Spit Camp and she's not able to attend right now. But we also have Lori that shared earlier, her wins. And so I'm just super proud of you, Lori. 20 months, girl. 20 months. You're about to be 2 years consistent with us. Like, just share with us real quick, like some tips on how do you keep consistent? Like, what keeps you going?
Really, what keeps me going is putting aside just a little bit of time to look at the calendar and go, where am I going to be this week? Where might I get stuck in traffic? Where might I get delayed? And what do I have to do to prepare for that? So that it avoids the stop at the grocery store and grabbing something that's mediocre, or driving through fast food lane. So I have my kid's lunchbox that he doesn't use, one of them, and I stuff it with all kinds of different protein options like tuna in a pouch, beans, and then I always carry with me, this is for formula, and it fits 2 scoops of protein and 2 scoops of RF1. And I keep a shaker bottle with me and water. So that way, when I run into those situations where I'm like, oh crud, I'm not going to make it in time, and my stomach's talking to my brain and is telling me all the wrong things, I just pull over and I grab my little safety bag and I pull out what I need to keep me consistent and to keep me going. And it doesn't mean perfect either. Like, don't beat yourself up over perfect, because if you're going to beat yourself over perfect, you're never going to make it there. So you just need to just find those little wins and feed off of the little wins, because then eventually those little wins will turn into bigger wins and you will get to where you want to be. And give yourself some grace, because we all live crazy lifestyles. And it was like the other day I was on the go so much that I like called my husband and said, I already have this stuff prepped and all this stuff ready. Turn the oven on at this, start a pot of water over here, and throw this in the Tupperware dill on the stove and get it started. That way, when I get home, I can just throw it all together. And I threw my food in a Tupperware dish, grabbed my son's food out of the oven, threw it in a Tupperware dish and we ate it on the road to his next event. And so it's just having taking a little bit of time and just really planning it out. I'd love to get more cardio, but being consistent has helped me stay where I want to be in my weight. And I did all of it in the beginning with a knee surgery where I was no weight bearing for 8 weeks and I had a 6 month recovery. So it can be done when you're in that situation. You have to be a little bit more strict on yourself, but it can be done because in that time frame, I lost 15 pounds when I couldn't do nothing, no workouts. So it's possible.
Oh, wait, let me repeat myself. Fire in the chat for Lori. You're so inspiring. I love you, and I'm so happy that you're here today to share all those nuggets with us. All right, and so what do we expect from you? So to be honest, we just want communication. Okay, I think that's our first thing is communication because we need to know how you're doing, if it's working for you, and if it's not, then we need to work something out. Okay, so it's just your willingness, right? Your dedication to your own goals, because we can only meet you halfway. We can't make you, but we can guide you, so just being consistent and stay positive. Okay, just stay positive and then stay positive in the group. Okay. And we would love for you to put energy into the accountability chat. I'm telling you, you don't know the impact that you can make in somebody's life by just posting what you're doing. Okay. You can post it like at the right time when someone is about to go through the drive-through. you know? So you just never know the impact that you can make. And what to what to expect from us. Okay, so we like to personalize your how we coach you. Okay, we do like when you start off with sending us photos of your what you're eating because that's super important for us because we get an idea of what you like to eat and how much you put on your plate and what it's super important part. If you don't want to do it, no problem, but it's a super important part. But you got to let us know if it's something you want to do or you don't want to do. Okay, and then helping you out when you get stuck, helping you to stay motivated, and just adapting to what your lifestyle. Like we were just sharing, like, a Puerto Rican's meal is different than a Jamaican's meal, than a Mexican's meal. You know what I mean? We all come from different backgrounds, but we have different foods that we like, and we love to help you to see that. But we got to know what you're eating first in order to help guide you with that. And then we also have many coaches. Okay. So I'm super proud of all the coaches that are either helping out a couple of people. There's many people that are helping out a lot of people. There's people that have nutrition clubs, things like that. These are just a few here in Hawaii. But thank you all for, just paving the way. And coaches also get to join the challenge. So Liz is going to be joining with us. Give it up for Liz. Yeah. Um, and then this is something brand new. Okay. This is our we already had a VIP membership, but this is the Wellness Rewards VIP membership. Okay, where every time you order, you're gonna get points in order to get more money off of your products. Okay, so it's super cool, and you also get a discount on everything. So many of you are new, but you also will be getting a VIP membership opportunity to get a discount. So the next time you want to reorder your products, you get them at a discount rate. Okay, you get them at a discount rate, and then you get to try other products, and you get your own website. You get your own website where you get to order whatever products you want, try different flavors, try the multi-burn, things like that. And I want to give it up for Tina. She's our newest VIP member. You can take yourself off mute and give it up for Tina. Yeah. Super proud of you, Tina. Let's get it. And then so here in Hawaii, we're going to have a couple of events. We have our workout Tuesdays and Thursdays. This Saturday we will not have fit camp, okay? So make sure you early in the morning you do your workout, and if you're wanting to be an ambassador or a coach, or you already are an ambassador or coach, we're going to have a group, we're going to have a mastermind meeting at our house on Saturday at 10 a.m. Okay. Even it's on Zoom. We also can connect you on Zoom. So Lori, if anybody interested, okay, you're welcome to join. And then the following Saturday, Cocoa Head hike, okay? And then the fourth Saturday of the month is Shape Up. So this is where we get to recognize those that are in Hawaii with the certificate of completion. We're gonna recognize you, things like that. So make sure that you register. Okay, so your homework is to read Simple Guide to Healthy Eating and register for Shape Up Hawaii. And then if you're wanting to become a coach, if you're like, this is something that I would like to do, please get with me because our goal is to transform 1 million lives and we cannot do it alone. So if that's something in your heart that you want to do and helping others, get with us. If you have not yet joined the challenge and you're here just checking it out, get with us so we can get you started. Today is the last day to submit your photos. And okay, this is the next steps. It's super important to invite a friend, okay? Because it's more exciting, it's more fun when you see, like, I know Tina is enjoying that Anna, her friend, is with her on this journey, okay? It's so exciting when you have a friend and you're doing this together, okay? So invite a friend, make sure you upload your photos because today's the last day, and then register for Shape Up, okay? And then make sure who's committed to posting in the Telegram daily. Hmm. You could take a picture of anything. You could take a picture of your dumbbells. You don't have to take a selfie. I like selfies, you know. Lori, I love your face. You need to take a picture. I like seeing your guys' face, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can take a picture of your shake, your food, your dumbbells, whatever it is, okay? And then, all right. So everybody take yourself off mute. Off mute. Everybody.
Yes.
And then on the count of three, you're gonna say, I believe in you. 1, 2, 3.
I
I believe in
believe
you.
in you.
I believe in you. Yes. So we're gonna do this together. Okay, I gotta see your face because I'm gonna take a picture really quick. So we're all here together. Okay. You're not alone. Leah, can you turn on your camera real quick? You look so beautiful today. Liz, I know you're out and about, but you can turn on your camera. Ready? Set. Oh, there's our Liz. All right, please. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. I love you guys.
Oh
All right, we'll see you in the accountability
my
chat.
gosh, I love your bandana.
God bless you guys. I love you.
Bye.
Everybody say bye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
God bless you guys.
Bye.